Welcome back to another speed dating. I'm happy to co-chair this session together with Kirsty Gelton from the University and Second before in the previous session. The first speaker for this session will be Dorte X. The stage is yours.
Thank you. Yes, it's this one. You can get it out. Oh, yes, it does. Okay, thanks very much. I know from way back, 25 years back, I think we met at a course, Metabolic Syndrome, and he asked me recently if I would care to co-sponsor this event, hence I'm here. I represent PILA PHARMA. It's a small biotech in Sweden, and we work on developing a new treatment for type 2 diabetes and obesity. So that's my disclosures. I'm the founder, and I'm the chairman and CSO, and I own about 20% of the shares. I hope it will go well to show that I'm right, to save the world, and of course, make money for my investors. A little bit other disclosures. I used to be at Novo Nordisk. I did a PhD there, and I invented this principle, or stumbled over a new mechanism for action, and that I patented. And then I also happened to be part of the once weekly project at Novo Nordisk, a once weekly GLP-1 project, where we selected semaglutide as a lead candidate. And I was actually the first one to point at it. So it's cool to see how it's doing. And I also did some insulin patents based on that principle. But I did a PhD, and it was a technical PhD. And for some reason, we decided to use capsaicin to induce or to improve insulin sensitivity in diabetic rats. And I saw that after treatment at the week 6 in these diabetic rats, they simply didn't develop diabetes after that. And I got so intrigued about that, what is going on here? And I convinced everybody to change the topic of my thesis. And when I met Ulf 1 year after, I was all into this. And this idea has never let go of me. So here I am out in my own world. But the TRPV1, or the Chile capsaicin, binds to a receptor called TRPV1. It's a 6-transmembrane receptor sitting primarily on sensory afferent nerves. And we talked about before who controls energy and metabolism. Is it the brain or is it the periphery? I'm really much believer in the periphery as sending signals to the brain about how we're doing in relation to the environment, gut microbiome or heat or things like that. Studies in around chili or ingestion of chili has also suggested there are some health benefits. The receptor has had much focus in the treatment of pain, but here I'm focusing on the metabolic effects. We didn't know that when I started my journey, but I recently, or before coming here, I found a meta-analysis, and we saw that there is a big effect on cardiovascular or cardiovascular mortality, cardiovascular risk or disease, and also some effect on body weight. And we are developing this tablet, and I can just show you from a 1-month study in people with type 2 diabetes in Lithuania, so comparable, I guess, to Finnish people. We saw a very big decrease in ANP, a biomarker for heart failure. So we hope to be able to show you something more interesting results. We also saw some effects on insulin, significant after an OGTT after 1 month, and a small but significant effect on the 2-hour blood glucose. So next up is a 3-month study, and we will look into body weight also, and of course the cardiometabolic effects. So just to get to this one. If anybody wants to collaborate or something, we're a small biotech. We don't have a lot of money, but we have a lot of energy and engagement, and we have a lot of tablets to use in clinical trials.